And for all you people that have insomnia and cannot sleep, or maybe you're up and you might want to take a nap later on, this is going to relax you, and I'm going to give you a rebroadcast of something, a show that I did with Andrew Nelson in Chicago, the United States of America. Okay. I'm going to bring it in and give you something to look at, something to enjoy. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take myself out. Out of this broadcast to let you see a show that we did. And you know what? I really did enjoy Andrew and what he was talking about, the new world order system. But let me get to the point. I'm going to digress, and it's not what you're tuning in for. What I'm talking about. This is what I'm going to do. Okay. 1 second. Thing is when you're working this, but you know what? This is teaching me how to do this show much better. So next time I won't have this mistake. So error on my part, and I think I better use it as a blooper. That's what I better do. Use it as a blooper. And I hope everyone is doing well, wherever you are. Whatever you are doing. And what I'm thinking about giving y'all, letting the people see another video. But I better give what's in the description, what I do. And I would like some ideas from people about what type of shows you would like to see on the Underground Railroad TV show. I would like to know that. Very interesting. So I'm going to tune this in, play it for you. Okay. I'm going to get rid of the commercial. Turn it up. Okay. Okay. You know what? Today, this is like coming from you out of Chicago, the United States of America. Because so many videos, so much information people want to know about the New World Order, and I do a show called The Underground Railroad that comes on every Saturday night at 10:30, and he will be a guest on my show, inshallah, on the 20th of January at 6:00 p.m. Central Time in Chicago on CAN TV Comcast. And I'm going to put his picture up. His name is Mr. Andrew. His name is Andrew. Okay, Mr. Andrew C.M. Nelson. And you know what? With no further ado, he's on the mic. So I'm going to let him make an introduction of himself. How you doing, sir, brother? Assalamu alaikum.
Sir, I'm doing great.
Okay,
the Universal House of Justice has stated, and I quote, that soon will this present-day order be rolled up, and a new one spread out instead.
Mm-hmm.
And he explains, the world's equilibrium has been upset to the vibrating influence of this new world order. Mm-hmm. Mankind's ordered life has been revolutionized through the agency of this wondrous system, the like of which mortal eyes have never witnessed.
Brother, before we really get started, can you make an introduction of yourself and tell people who you are and how do they get in contact with you? And please make an introduction of yourself to the audience.
Yes, I, Andrew Clarence 2024 Republican U.S. presidential candidate, I aspire to make life easier in the wake of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say Klaus Schwab, founder of the World Economic Forum, has the wrong idea about global governance.
Okay.
And, NATO, the organization was instructed to bomb the waterworks in Libya prior to the assassination of Muammar Gaddafi.
Mm-hmm.
My thing is that everyone, the United Nations Universal Declaration of Human Rights says that everyone has a right to life, liberty, and security of person.
Mm-hmm.
And security of person means the right to not be involuntarily injected with anything. And someone should ask Anthony Fauci, well, what immunization modality have you used?
Can I say something? I wanted to say something about the COVID. The only reason we don't really talk about the COVID is because once we start to talk about it, YouTube will flag us. But go ahead, brother. Okay. Go ahead.
All right. That photograph of myself is my official photograph.
Okay.
Was taken November 11th.
Mm-hmm. Hello?
Yeah. Was taken on my maternal grandfather's 400th birthday, which was November 11th, 1991.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
With my shoulder extended to my grandson of Baha'u'llah,
mm-hmm.
There's an institution about Mount Carmel High School called the English House of Justice.
Mm-hmm.
Been there for the last 40 years.
Yes.
To ensure the establishment of the kingdom of God on earth.
Okay.
And
mm-hmm.
people are linked to that as being the institution which is to run global affairs.
Yes.
To have supreme and unchallenged authority, and that presupposes military might as well as spiritual power from human beings.
Yes. Yes.
The World Economic Forum finances the World Health Organization along with the Chinese Communist Party and the Bill and Melinda Gates Company.
Mm-hmm.
Who pays the piper calls the tune. Mr. Tedros is acting at the behest of his paymasters.
Wow.
And so he does what he's told. He has another choice. The World Health Organization is trying to get the treaty ratified in Congress, the United States Congress.
Okay.
And it's only going to start WHO.
Okay.
And it was clearly crafted, the language of it started upon the signature of Joe Biden or Secretary of State Blinken.
Okay.
And it's something that everybody knows about. And it's important that those typing up like or these other misguided people who have added to it for the whole pandemic. Clearly, that they be prosecuted by U.S. attorneys and of individual U.S. states.
Yes.
The current attorney
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But maybe in other states, so you have state's attorney or state attorney general, a grand jury,
mm-hmm.
and indict people. And that won't make the whole House of Cards fall.
Mm-hmm.
friends of Mike Adams.
Yes.
Naturalnews.com, TV.
Mm-hmm.
And that information, people should access that and surmise for themselves what needs to be done. You know, democracy presupposes an electorate. I believe that was James Madison and the founding fathers that hated that.
Excuse, you know what, Mr. Nelson, I would like to ask you one thing. And you know what? You're holding up a book that says New World Order. Are you selling that book? And if you're not, let us know. And what there are people that are listening that have no idea of what the New World Order means, and they do not know what the New World Order is all about. And some that do not believe that it exists. Can you tell us that?
I've heard it said that the mark of the beast is about worship and the calendar in the world order.
Mm-hmm.
The New World Order is missing a heart faith. No question about that.
Okay.
And the Baha'i calendar has 19 day months. In other words, the 19 months which begin
Mm-hmm.
one of the months, which they naturally goes throughout the year to February 25th and 26th
Mm-hmm.
to March 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Is the culmination of the Baha'i, or I call it the body is behind fiscal calendar.
Yes.
I'm the creator of the body fiscal calendar, which really begins on Sugar Penny's birthday, is March 1st of 1897.
Okay.
His passport said he was born on March 3rd, 1896. That's why they
Mm-hmm.
have done their numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Indicates that the adult would should be under the
Okay.
special method and
Oh. Mm-hmm.
the body with the calendar with the intelligence where there's a basic income recognize.
Yes.
And that was the stuff I wrote. I'm looking at even the 21 necessary of the fine good studies in China.
Mm-hmm.
But the United Nations focus on Thailand, which you don't believe was pushing over how those monetary levels be used.
Yes.
And that's the ability to capitalize by the Communist Party. That's why they have virtually unlimited resources.
Yes. So what when we speak of New World Order. Who are some of the members of the New World Order, and what is the primary objective of the New World Order system? Who are they, and what is their objective? What are their motives?
The Rothschild family, they had their, well, this is a community 300. Then the black people, as I know, remember the surrender and then Colin Powell and Susan Wright.
Yes.
Others that overwhelmingly the population was community. Some of the reasons very few, but they were black. I'm not a member of the 300 membership. I speak membership. Yes, it's a legislation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm part of the culture with the Ohio law.
Mm-hmm.
So the value side of the political world is
Mm-hmm.
the bit of the world must be protected. But the person's health is very low. That's what we charge for the on levels.
Mm-hmm.
Long
Yes.
And you ultimately have to optimize natural and your community because mathematically is the objective of anything.
Yes.
My community is of the flash squad war and therefore each of the ball is depopulation.
Okay.
The from 8 billion to about 1 billion. And I not with that.
Mm-hmm.
I am not familiar with that.
Mm-hmm.
I grandmother down there who worked with mass murder, genocidal situation. They took a long time to classify the mass murder of the Tutsis in Rwanda
Yes.
in 1994 as genocide.
Mm-hmm.
But the real genocide now is less dramatic than that genocide.
Mm-hmm.
And the concern is that people know that that was rape and person, uh, you know that the Belgian Congress was somehow the property of the USA and this and that. But make a long story short, uh, during Afrocentric,
Yes.
is where I am, something like an Asiatic national.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's another franchise that they have to see about the characterizing of the black people. It's like the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Asiatic American.
Oh wow. Okay.
African American, so to speak. I have seen it in my purpose. I'm characterized it.
What? I mean, you know what? These groups of people, the group of people that you are talking about. Why is it in their best interest, according to the knowledge we have, to decrease the surplus of the population? If they control everything anyway, what difference does it make?
Well, the folks that I have the most respect for is no fantasy
Mm-hmm.
who announced that he characterized as the dictatorship of moral relativism.
Mm-hmm.
And um, in certain things we have highlighted that my wife took this all the time to the
Mm-hmm.
and my father said, um, uh, uh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to remember how it was.
Okay.
I will come back.
Okay. That's something that goes. That's something that's in a lot of people's mind. If they exist, why is it in their best interest to eliminate and decrease the surplus of the population if they already controlled everything? Why would you want to do? Why would you? It's that's something.
We're such a military, and wars have manpower. And that's why we're trying to emasculate, feminize the black male, whether Asiatic is neglecting the women of the world. But it's not going to work.
Can you give us some examples of how they trying to do? You made me think about David Chappelle, for example, when they tried to make him wear a dress. But I think you might be talking about something else. Can you explain how they tried to demasculate someone?
Here's the thing. In answer to your question, I would say that um, they are, uh, they know what the middle idea as the divine feminine.
Okay.
This organization of the man and masculinization of the women. It's part and parcel of the very nature of their overall energy of influence. This is why I say the only thing that is actually mandated is dynamic positive expression.
Okay.
Like not the position to the opportunity to make myself. These dynamic positive financially compensated.
Yes.
As dynamic positive.
Oh wow.
And the true Scientology gave an interest exclusive right to that Scientology expression. That's something that there's a lot of lives to go on break, homicide, suicide, tendencies can be cut and be fashioned, that intervention.
Yes. Okay.
That's an only tactile version of electronic. That's an only tactile version.
Okay.
The last such as mentally hydroxyl, etc. I'm not with those vaccines at all.
Okay.
Especially the bio that's the biological red creation act 1989.
Okay. So you had meant something about the New World Order. What you connected it with Muammar Gaddafi, who used to be the leader and the president of Libya. Can you respond on that?
Well, it's like the original Semite, which Kanye West studied. And the blood was by
Kanye West. Well, you know what? When you can I ask you something, when you use the word Semite, there's someone that listening that does not know what Semite means. Can you give the analogy of that word?
I don't know for astronaut, being regarded as the type that might get the most because there are non-type people that use
Okay. Okay. So the thing of Gaddafi in the New World Order was it interest of the world order to possibly eliminate Muammar Gaddafi, who was the leader of was in their best interest, and why?
was kind of type of business in that individual size and it starts to recruit and we just have the
Okay.
that's he's on the very simple structure.
Yes.
We just happen
Yes.
the best.
Mm-hmm.
And people are not on the and they
Mm-hmm. Mark, you know what? That's interesting. That is. Do you think? What do you think that the New World Order has anything whatsoever to do with what the war that is going on in the Ukraine, Russia, and NATO right now? And if they do, can you expand on it? If they don't, expand on it.
I think it's part and parcel of the whole line of agenda to deal with agenda. The Atlantic Council, which is the joint the Grand Trust of North American Organization of NATO,
Okay.
they have a kind of organic purpose. This is just new with them defining and
Mm-hmm.
for high density water, the overall biomass represents the divine side and the world economic form, the current membership of the World Health Organization because of its financial factors to determine what the you know, uh, what finance
Mm-hmm.
do.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, this was one very good and it's not the other is taking the value of
Okay. Wow.
and happening is valued a lot. The value of the person that requires 100 years as a taking to the mission. There's a lot of that to speak to that.
Yes. Yes. Now your own city where you live in is Chicago. Can you talk about the political climate in Chicago? Is there equity? Is there regentification going on in Chicago? And can you speak on the political climate? And I have a question after that.
And I recognize this now for a number of reasons that I mentioned. There is the Republican presidential bill. Ideally, the Trump's vice president of the Ukraine, if he should do
Mm-hmm.
social welfare
Mm-hmm.
and all that.
Mm-hmm. When you speak of Chicago, about a year ago, we're for people that are listening, we are in the United States. We in Chicago, Illinois. When you speak of Chicago, okay, I heard like last year that there were aldermen proposing that the National Guards come into Chicago to reduce the criminal activity that is going on in Chicago. Are they saying that they have failed And if they have failed, what is the solution?
Well, I see the solution coming from a lot of different angles.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Mm-hmm.
you're trying to measure that book from the river of how it applies to the
Mm-hmm.
no scheme which the calculations of the highest state control will provide.
Okay.
And no doctrine which the most always the moral perspective
Mm-hmm.
That can provide in the last resort that as a foundation upon which the future of this practice.
Mm-hmm.
I used to know this by heart. I would
Mm-hmm.
use it all the time.
Yes.
Um, and I would suggest that people keep them on the river behind them and certain issues that we will have to address it.
Mm-hmm.
We came out with the time of the world too, the statement.
Let me turn my phone all the way up. Go ahead. I'm listening to you. Mm-hmm.
That's in October of 93, I believe.
Okay.
Well, no, it's 85.
Yes.
Yeah, and October 1985.
Mm-hmm.
The which also justice issued the promise for world peace.
Okay.
And I think we need to be more effective in conveying the message, the right message, because what works works.
Yes.
I'm saying from a Baha'i perspective.
Yes.
You know, I've been a Baha'i really since my early 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And really my mid 20s.
Mm-hmm.
And I may not be a card-carrying member of that organization, so they can always claim multiple deniability.
Well, how do they get in contact with you?
My phone number is 773-221-8362.
Okay.
My email is andrewnelsonbay@gmail.com. That's ANDREWNELSONBEY@gmail.com.
Okay. Okay. So Mr. Nelson, you know what I would like to ask you, when most of the aldermen made the statement that we need the National Guards to come in Chicago to minimize the criminal activity, are they saying that they failed? Or they just need help? Can you elaborate on that?
And I would suggest to whoever's elected mayor of Chicago, so that maybe look at our active members
Yes.
and our members of various youth organizations,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and talk to
Mm-hmm.
and Andrew Nelson Borough and the Chicago Police Department. I am supposed to be funding the police.
Yes.
Kind of financial compensation
Okay.
that the police should receive should be afforded to an auxiliary force that works each drug.
Mm-hmm.
And in these police districts that matter.
Mm-hmm.
And so these things like all these parts of police have the best, having the best police force in the country.
Okay.
I met the up in the 2000 years. kind of organization with I present a building for another website. And I told him that I would, in my capacity as mayor of Chicago, implement having people dealing with mental health issues, homelessness.
Yes.
And a lot of the 911 calls don't require a police response.
Yes.
They require professionals, whether in mental health or social work, who live with the first responders. That that way, people are not unnecessarily hurt when they're around. And looking to apply for the county jail or something like that, because we need the right people in place.
Yes.
I call it the most adjoining to the
Yes. Alhamdulillah. Yes.
Just now,
Yes.
but now we have to work on ourselves to higher jihad. Self.
Yes. 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 I got to ask you something about Donald Trump, but I'm gonna save that to last. I want to ask you something about Chicago. Is it in the best interest of the New World Order to bring in people illegally that are sneaking into the United States and and come into a sanctuary city like Chicago and Washington, like what like Governor Abbott is doing? Is that in the best interest of people that live in Chicago to have a sanctuary city? What is sanctuary city? That means people that are undocumented can come to the United States of America, sneak in, and then they can be entitled to the same rights as somebody that's been here all their life and be entitled to have entitlements. Is that in the best interest of Chicago and the New World Order system? Like what's going on in Texas right now?
Elected mayor of Chicago. What I shall do in my capacity as vice president of the United States alongside my president Donald Trump
Okay.
is ensure that every U.S. natural person gets the universal basic income for electric.
Okay.
Which was passed for.
Yes.
Passed for that's the only tax higher electronic tax for the last year.
Okay. Let me tell the people. Let me tell the people something. They're trying to call. We're not taking any calls because the thing is, only have one phone line. But I'll work that out later on. But you can put something in the chat room. Go ahead. Excuse me for interrupting you. Okay.
The organization the identity of every individual alongside the micro-training.
Okay.
I've never disliked a lot of nice like you. I only do business with people whom I personally know, like, and trust. And I have every U.S. natural person who supported universal basic income treasury director.
Okay.
Dr. organization that I'm belonging to from the film, first and foremost, will have this capacity.
Okay. You know, mhm, I'm listening. Let me turn my phone up some. Go ahead. I'm listening to you. Can you speak up a little louder? Thank you. I'm listening.
World Health Digital, uh, World Health Digital Passport has no connection whatsoever with the current membership and intention of those who are currently running the World Health Organization.
Yes.
An organization is only as good as the people in it.
Mm-hmm.
And I need to go to Iceland and meet the members of the Universal House of Justice,
Mm-hmm.
all of the highs in the, shall we say, administrative order hierarchy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And let them know that they have a friend in Admiral Nelson Bay.
Mm-hmm. You know, mhm. I like to ask, what, as being running for office, you're going to get a political office sooner or later. I want to ask you something. I don't know if you are a member of the NRA. NRA is the National Rifle Association. Do you think that it is legitimate for an individual to be get a semi-automatic gun in Chicago? Do you think that?
Human beings cannot process the negative. And so I would assert that my roommate has a burner gun.
Okay.
And I believe in the Second Amendment, and people in my organization, like the Israeli Defense Force, I expect each of them to learn about this non-lethal firearm for the gun.
Okay. So you would say that you basically getting a semi-automatic. To me, there's a lot of people that say, why would you need a semi-automatic gun? But some people say you have the right to buy what you want to buy as long as you have not broken the law and not prohibited from carrying a gun.
Because that it's not for them that is the issue, it's the mind and intention of the person who is bearing arms.
Okay.
That's why the best background check, as far as I'm concerned, the best is only truly legitimate background check.
Okay.
Requires diagnostic auditing sessions.
Okay.
That way we know that everybody's good.
Got that.
And that way you'll know, and I think as in a long perspective, that we know who may have any strong information to draw from a killing spree or, shoot up a mall.
Well, would you say that goes? Would you say that goes for getting a semi-automatic weapon that could shoot off 25 rounds in 2 seconds? Would you agree with that or disagree with that?
I disagree with that. One doesn't need a machine gun to do hunting. I mean, a person can have their AR-15 or whatever it is. I'm not very familiar with that. The last time I had another gun in my hand, I was 12 years old.
Mm-hmm.
But I believe, just like the Israeli Defense Forces are expected when they're 18 years old to arm the people who work alongside me in terms of my personal
Mm-hmm.
to familiarize themselves with not trying to kill anybody.
Yes.
And have a responsibility using firearms constitutionally shield area.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know what? Get a quick note. How do they get in contact with you?
You can call at my number 773-221-8363.
Okay. Okay.
Or you can email me at henrynelsonbay@gmail.com. And my phone is probably being overseen by the FBI and some misconstrued. So people might want to be aware that they're probably being monitored and keep time in contact with everything.
Okay. Okay. I want to, you know what? I want to ask you a question about Donald Trump. I know you are a political junkie. You love politics, just like me. Do you think that the news media was too harsh on former President Donald Trump during his tenure, and they're being easy on U.S. President Joe Biden? If so, what? Why?
The fake news, the mainstream media, they have their own agenda.
Okay.
And it's important to understand how we can make a great deal less than they have your own.
Okay.
Message that the lies and the defamation and the slander that mainstream fake news will try to put out there.
So, by saying that, do you think that it was justifiable that former U.S. President Donald Trump took classified documents back to Mar-a-Lago, his home? Do you think that? Do you think? I mean, they're trying to come to the determination now. Do you think that that was justifiable for him to take classified information?
Well, I don't trust the veracity of the broadcast major sources, and whatever they put out there was meant to dealing dialectical mind with temporary reaction, evolution.
Okay.
I'm really like myself with it.
Yeah, you can speak up a little louder. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So, so basically, then it's the news media like insurrection that took place with Donald Trump when he didn't say anything. All of the people gathered at the Washington Capitol. They say he didn't say anything about it until it was almost over in the middle. Do you think that he was wrong to that? Always transfer of power peacefully in an insurrection that took place. First of all, do you believe it was an insurrection that took place? Because some people saying it's fabricated.
You know, I would say this way.
Mm-hmm.
Of individuals
Mm-hmm.
that's the issue with him.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
I hear things that the mainstream
Okay.
and it is the thing that's the next thing might be.
Okay. Okay.
That's my question. Universal housing tax is the believers to appreciate adequately that they not necessarily
Okay. Okay. You know what? Do you? When we talk about the new order, do you? I mean, about former President Donald Trump and Joe Biden. Who do you believe for the people? Would it be best interest for former Donald Trump to become the next president, to stay president? Tell us why. Okay. Okay. Now, you know you need a lot of money to run for office. You need a lot of money. You need a lot of money. But mm-hmm. 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 Okay. When you say be kind of to get your name all of the ballots of every state, would that hard? That'd be kind of hard. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So you know what, Mr. You're basically you be saying this is really in the best interest former president, Dr. President, or Biden to stay in. Am I misinterpreting? Mm-hmm. He so so you would say that Donald Trump he was international thing that how do you form Trump would have dealt with Ukraine and even we even be in this situation if he was the president? Um, I yeah, I think that's true in the sense that God has a purpose for and there's no cause for effect. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. Mm-hmm. And okay. Yeah. Okay. So Donald Trump, I mean, he's interesting. You know what? I don't happen to believe that there's any Republican that can make a debate. You know, and do you think that the Democrats? You believe that the Democrats intentionally try to embarrass Trump, former President Trump, by bringing him before the subcommittee, before the election, to be questioned. You think they're trying to embarrass him, waiting? That's just a coincidence.
I look at the nature of the
Uh-huh.
everything
Mm-hmm.
I define together.
Yes. Yes. And you know what? People people in Chicago, it's an election coming up. Are you gonna withhold your endorsements right now? Okay. Okay. Funny, you what's his name? Green, the young guy. What's his name? Small head on WBON had disparate things. Listening, you see, she's a radio host for WBON, and comes on in the midday. Give her a plug. She comes on midday from 9 to. I'm trying to get disparaging things to Mr. Green. He just said he's. Would you agree with that? Of course, you disagree, huh? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 She just said you're very small as a host on WBON. She just said disparaging things to say. I thought it was kind of comical, but listening to you, yeah, I don't know why she said that, but uh huh. Yes, yes.
My is the name because by ending that very legendary and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and legendary like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like this, like that is unlike that stuff.
Mm-hmm. So, I would like to ask you, who is the biggest threat to the United States of America? Do you think it's Russia? I think it's China, but who do you think is the biggest threat to the United States? I'm talking about in terms of supremacy.
Um, no longer, uh, from the years
Mm-hmm.
the Chinese they were a whole lot of just
Yes.
um, I the whole thing
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And that's in University of
Mm-hmm.
Council.
Okay. You know, finding out and do. You know what? I want to thank you for our railroad podcast. The people that are listening, as I see by looking at algorithms uh, on my, but I thank you. And can tell people who you are and tell them how they get in contact with you? There is a particular message that you want to give to the people that I didn't allow. Please give that information.
I think everyone the weather, any auditor union affairs, and that's good myself.
Okay.
And so I went to the land all of the forward.
Okay.
U.S. State, the way that the registered voter which is agriculture.
Yes.
Standardized version of the carpenters run it, and of each real time. Then the voter
Mm-hmm.
voted U.S. State the voter be able to tell do um, marketing of better local members that building place. And you know, that's the way to the future.
Yes.
Quantum financial system, quantum building, quantum education system.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no that's starting real. I like really bring that up.
Mm-hmm.
Financial system.
Your contact information.
Contact everyone else in there, 772, email and email from the email and India.
Okay. And you know what, brother? I thank you for coming on the Underground Railroad podcast. And he will be on at me live 20th of January 2020. But like you're looking at this is so I want I want y'all to reach out to write an article about him. Have your show. Have him on your show. I have a video show because you know he's somebody that has been working not for years to make Chicago politically, and he's kept political in check when he saw wrong. He called them out, not in a little public, and I appreciate you for that, brother. So, with like I said, I'm gonna ask one more time. Just give your I'm going to sign off. Give your information with this gentleman, please. Give your information. Mm-hmm. 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 Can you give your information one more time? Brother, like I said, brothers, I want to thank you, brother, for coming around the road. I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to it. Okay? Yes. Yes. I said, thank you. Appreciate that. It'll be a lot. It'll be a lot. I want to get together with you probably this weekend and do some PSAs. Okay? Okay. So say assalamu alaikum to everybody. And you know what? There is a new world order system, as he explained. He's holding up the book. I meant to ask you, the book, are you selling that book? And if you are selling that book, do they go to Amazon to get that book? Okay. 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 So that's what how would they do that? What would they do? Just go to the Google search engine and what would they put in? Mm-hmm. Okay. 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 So I will make you aware. And you know what he's going to do is he's going to send me the links and email address where I could put that in the description. Not he's going to send it. I'm going to ask him to send it to me. So I could put, I have his Facebook, his Facebook website link is already in the description. So you know, and I'll get a telephone number that's applicable for you to get in contact with them. But brother, I want to thank you again for being on Underground Railroad Television Show. We come on every Saturday night at 10:30 p.m. Central Time in Chicago, but we come on 7 days a week, 24 hours a day on YouTube. And you'll be able to see this on YouTube, on my YouTube platform, and other websites, social media platforms. Thank you, brother. Assalamu alaikum. All right.